Hello friends, I Dr.Ashwin Dobariya welcomes you to Programming in C video series. In this video we will discuss introductions of editors and installations of Turbo C, it means the Programming C editors. So let's start the journey with the editor concept. In this video we will discuss two main concepts: introductions of editor, then concept of IDE, integrated development environment, and the step-by-step process how we can install a Turbo C, and Turbo C is the editor of Programming C. So first we'll discuss what is editor. Friends, editor, the simple meaning of editor means it's one kind of program where we can write certain text. Actually, to write a program means we have to write the instruction, and instruction generally we are writing using a specific programming language. So the simple meaning of editor is editor, or you can say text editors are one type of software program that enables the programmer or user to create and edit the text file. The text file means the instruction file that we are writing with the help of any particular programming language. And specifically in computer field, the terminology of editor usually refers to a source code editor. Now source code means what? Like in any programming language, whenever you type a code, so that file is known as a source code file, which is, you can say, the statement of that particular programming language. So whenever we write a program statement, so that file we generally known as a source code file, and the program that we are using to write that statement, that program is known as a source code editors. Even the main thing for editor is this kind of editor is providing a various type of facility where we can create a new file, edit the file. Even this kind of editors, the advanced editor also provides certain tooltip tags and the instance help. So if you type only few words, then it will give you a suggestions and help to complete the entire statement. So it is very easy to write the program statement. And one common editor generally we are using, that is a notepad. And one example of, suppose you want to develop a basic website, then the HTML code we are generally writing in a notepad. So this is just a one simple example. So let's discuss the few more example about the editor. So editors, it generally provides the platform where the programmer can type the code. Now in the market there is many tools are available, you can say editor tools, right? And that tools is known as a IDE, integrated development environment. So this tool is again nothing but it is a software, and mostly every programming language is having its own IDE tools. So integrated development environment means this tool is providing such an environment where programmer can type the code and execute that. So it is very easy for the programmer for typing the code and execute it. A few examples are given over here, like PyCharm. This is one of the editor for Python language, then Visual Studio Code for Visual.net, then Sublime Text, Vim, GNU, ideally again used for the Python, Atom, A2M, then Spiders, Jupyters. Jupyter is also part of Python programming language. Eclipse is generally used for the Android programs also. We can write the Android code in Eclipse. Even Java code also we can write in these IDE tools. Then Eric Python, Wing, PyScripter, Paizo, Tony. So these are the various example of IDE tools. So integrated development environment tool is a program, and that IDE tools is available different for different programming language, and it provide the platform. Now here in our video series, actually we have to learn the C programming. Then at least you should aware about that which are the various editor or a IDE tools are available where we can type our programming C code. So here few example for C programming editors like NetBeans for C++ development. So where you can type a C program code and you can execute it. Then code blocks, generally Quad block is mostly used for C programming. It's a window based, we can say, the editors. Then majority are window based. Then Eclipse, also one of the IDE tool, Quad Light, Bluefish, Brackets, A2M Quad, and Sublime's text editor. There are many editors are available where you can type the C programming code and you can execute. But in our entire video series we will use the Turbo C. It's very simple, very easy editor for the C programming, and this is the environment, you can say the screen of Turbo C, where here we will type the programming C statement and we will execute the programming C code. And this is the icon of this IDE, or you can say editor. Now we will learn how to, because in this video I am explaining from very basic. Suppose you don't know anything about programming C, then even you don't have this editor in your laptop or a computer, then how we can download from the net? So for that we will follow these installation steps. I will also show you the live demo of this, how we can download Turbo C editors from net and how we can install it. So first steps, we have to download Turbo C setup zip file from web. Then we will copy in our local drive like C, D or E drive, whatever available in your computer, laptop. Then we will unzip that folder, and in that unzip folder there is a setup file that we have to run it. And once the setup is over, then it will create one Turbo C++ icon, and if you double click on that icon, then it will open this kind of editors on our screen. So let's see the practical how we can download from the web. So this is Google, and in Google first we have to type over here Turbo. Here see there is a option Turbo C download for Windows, because you can download the Turbo C editor for different version of Windows operating systems like Windows 7, 8, and so first you search Turbo C download for Windows, click on the first link, then it will open this, and from here see the first button over here, download Turbo C. Actually I have already download, so when you click on that it will download over here, and when you click over here it download the Turbo C .3.2.zip file. So these zip files you have to copy. For example, if I copy this in my computer, so Turbo C I'll copy over here, and I have a 4 drive, so I will paste over here. So this is the zip file available over here. Now what you have to do, you have to right click and unzip this file. So extract, and you unzip. Whenever you extract this, it will create this folder Turbo C .3.2, and in that there is a setup file is there. So this setup file you have to execute. When you double click on this and run this setup, after that it will create these folders, Turbo C3 folders in the C drive, and this is your main TC, you can say Turbo C editor folders, right? And whenever you double click on that, there is a Turbo C++ over here and Turbo C.exe. So this icon is also available on desktop. You can directly double click on that. So when you double click on that, it open the editor like a Turbo C, and you click on start Turbo C. From upcoming video we'll discuss that how to write the C programs in the Turbo C, but right now in this video we'll learn only how we can download this Turbo C from net and we can install in our laptop or a desktop. So this is the steps for you have to follow to install the Turbo C. So we just revise in the fast manner. First what we have to do, go to Google, then you download Turbo C download for Windows, then you click on the first link and you download the zip first. Once you download the zip, then you copy these zip files in your C drive. Suppose this is the zip file is available in my C, you extract this zip file, you extract these folders, then you go to that folder, again you run the setup. This is only the first time process, one time process. When you execute this setup.ext, it will create these turbo C3 folders in a C drive, and inside this folder you have to select the turbo C++, and this is the exe file of this TC editor, and this icon is also available. If icon is not there on the desktop, you simply right click on that exe, you select the send to, and you say that desktop create a shortcut, so it will create the shortcut. So this is the all steps for how we can install a turbo C in this. Now friends, one more thing, in this video we will learn that suppose if you don't have a laptop or a computer with you, then also you can run this C programming, C programs, right? So suppose if you have a smartphone, then in smartphone you can able to access the website. So the next options, if you don't have a laptop or a computer, then you have two options. One, if you have a smartphone like Android phone, then you can directly write down your C programming code in few websites. Many websites are available which provide the online C compiler. Let's see the few example for that. Again, you have to go to Google, and in mobile you open the Google, right? Suppose if you don't have a even suppose in your laptop, if this turbo C is not properly working, you can use the online C compiler. So go to Google, then here you write down online C compiler, right? So online C compiler, so here you can find see the many website which provide the online C compiler, and see like one of the website is programmized.com. You click on that. So this is online compiler that you can use in your smartphone also. This give a structure. Now see, if I want to write any code over here like printf, and I want to just display a message, hello friends, how are you, and see, this is the run button over here. When you click over here run, it will execute your code over here. Okay, now every C statement end with the semicolon, so it generate error. When you click on run, it display message over here. The output is hello friends, how are you. So this is one way which you can use for online compiler. Another thing is, suppose if you don't want to use a website, then there are many mobile applications are available in a Play Store, or you can say in the Android phone. You can download the mobile application also, like C for Droid and C compiler, online compiler. Many applications are available in Android phone. So you can also install any applications, and you can type your C code, and you can able to execute the C program, and you can learn this. So I hope friends in this video you understood what is the concept of editors, IDE, and how we can install the C program editors in our computers. And if you don't have the options of laptop and computers, then you can use a mobile smartphone. So I hope you like these videos, and I request to everyone you share this video with your friends, like this video, and also subscribe this video for getting the upcoming videos. And in next video we'll discuss about the C program structure. It means if you want to write a C program, then which are the sections that you have to write in the C program. So we will discuss various sections of C program, and that is known as a C program structure, and we will learn how to write the very basic C programs. So that is the part of our next video. So thank you very much friends.